Stay tuned with Channel 7 Action News in Southeast Lower Michigan. Eric Tallman, Chief Meteorologist, will have your updated forecast and school closing up-to-date information. Stay tuned. Our extended edition of Channel 7 Action News starts now. And good morning. I'm Chief Meteorologist Eric Tallman. I'm going to be with you until 8 o'clock this morning. We have actually been on the air since 4:30 this morning. Sorry that we were not able to get our information up, so unfortunately we're going to go ahead and begin our day. Today is actually February the 19th, 2015. The time is 7:18 a.m. on this very, very frigid, cold, uh, cold Thursday, and we just want to let you know we're actually going to be doing a slideshow just to give you guys heads up of what is been going on across Southeast Lower Michigan. We're going to go to that right now just to give you an idea of what is really going on, and we're not really messing around with this today. We just want to let you know that the wind chill warning is going to be in effect for most of the areas north of 8 Mile, and that does include most of our areas in our viewing area. So if you're in Macomb, Oakland, or whatever county that you're in, Livingston, Lapeer, St. Clair, Genesee County, etc., we just want to let you know that you're under that wind chill advisory until 5 p.m. Tonight. So we're just getting all types of information. And so far, the last update that we got was the amount of schools that have closed down specifically for today. On top of the schools that are on midwinter break have also been added, and it was 100 school closings on top of yesterday. And because a lot of local school districts and possibly workshops, etc., may also be added on there, so make sure that you pay close attention. But if you did not get a school closing or a text alert, that still does not mean that your school could possibly be closed, and sometimes it may or may not. And we talked about this yesterday briefly about it, so we're going to go ahead and tell you. So the total that we have right now is 444 school closings across Southeast Michigan and metropolitan Detroit. We will check that number in just a couple of minutes, and I'm going to see if we can actually get something rolling here. I don't know if we have it at the moment, but let me see if we can actually get this thing rolling for you so you can see for yourself what's going on. We'll just keep it going, and there we go. We'll just continue to have that rolling for you so you can see that as well on what's been going on. So anyway, if you're going to be out today, please remember you need to take precautions as much as possible today, because today is not going to be one of those days where you decide that you want to go ahead and do whatever it is that you feel like doing, because there pretty much are concerns, and we always worry about not just ourselves, but we also worry about you as well. So we just wanted to share that up front so you know exactly what we're talking about here. So we don't want you to be in the loop thinking that we didn't forget about you, but we just want to let you know exactly what's been going on. So there's just a lot of stuff going on, and I'm going to see if we can stop this for just a moment. I have to go back to it. Give me 1 second if I can get to it. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and talk about this right now. If you have a hard time seeing this, that is just because the screen is just too bright, but at least we're able to give you out the information so you have an idea of what's going on. So this is what we've got going on. Very dangerous, cold wind chills, minus 15 to like I said before, sorry about the confusion. There's just a lot of stuff going on, so we're briefly going to go over this right now and let you know what's happening here. Dangerously cold wind chills between minus 15 to minus 30 degrees today, so you have to make sure that you're bundling up, especially. So if you're actually north of the city, if you're north of 8 Mile all the way up, so that would actually be Macomb, Oakland, Livingston, St. Clair, Lapeer, Genesee, Socola, Sanilac, Huron, Saginaw, Shiawassee, Gratiot, Midland, Bay, Washtenaw, Wayne, Jackson, Hillsdale, Lenawee, Monroe County, and etc., wherever you see it. So once again, we're going to be dealing with frigid temperatures today. So make sure that if you are going to be outside today, make sure that you have layers and layers and layers of clothing on, because once you step outside, it's not going to take very long before you start to get frostbite, and that is actually something that we're really concerned about. And I'm going to see if we can actually stroll through here. Okay, thank you very much. They already brought it up for us. That was very nice. So this is the thing that we're going to have a weather impact, and this is the concern that we're going to have today. We're on the extreme concern today in southeast Lower Michigan, and then after this we'll get this live streaming so you guys know exactly what's going on. Please take this very seriously. This update will not be live streamed on Facebook. If you need to see it, go to YouTube, Google, or Twitter. Those are the sites where we'll mainly have it on there, and that is because it takes longer for us to upload it from the Facebook website. So we'll try and get them on all the social media so you have an idea of what's going on. So this is the concerns that we have. We're trying to wrap it up right now. And then we'll talk about the school closings in just a couple of moments and give you a total of that. So we are trying to keep everybody up to date on all the schools in Macomb County. Most of the schools in Macomb County have shut down. We have 440 some schools. I believe the numbers have added up. We'll kind of check that out. So if you have not gotten a text message or an alert, maybe they have forgotten to let you guys know or whatever. So if you have to call your school district, or if your child goes to a special needs program, you might want to get on the phone and double check to make sure that they're going to be open. If they have not gotten the message up yet, sometimes what happens is they call in the school closing, and sometimes it takes them longer to get all of those school closings up, depending on the amount of school closings that they're getting, and the numbers continue to grow. So as the school closings continue to buzz, that's where all the information and concerns come. So this is what's going to happen today. Just remember, we're on the extreme side of this whole thing. That's why we have a very important first 7 alert weather day, and that is actually a very important severe weather alert, and that means weather safety, etc. So there are going to be record low temps today. There's going to be wind chills, and there will be frostbite. So if you're outside, standing outside just for a couple of minutes, let's say it's like 3 or 5 minutes, or maybe a couple of minutes, you can easily get frostbite. So don't be spending a lot of time outside. Or if you're waiting for the school bus, if your school district is open, you want to stay inside and wait for them to pull up or whatever. Or if you go to a special needs program and they provide transportation, you might want to have your adult wait inside until their van comes, and then walk them out to their transportation that takes them to their program. So make sure that you stay tuned to that, because it's only 7:30. So like I said, we'll continue to keep everyone posted, but just as an outline, you want to make sure that you're paying attention to all of the information that you see on the computer. Now I don't know what happened to my thing here. Give me a minute. Oh, there it is. So for today, it is actually a first 7 alert weather day, and we were just talking about that. That is going to be in effect all day today and tomorrow as well, because we're not going to get out of the Arctic air. We're going to have to deal with these freezing temperatures all day today. That's why the wind chill warning is in effect for Southeast Michigan until 5 o'clock. It was extended yesterday. It was only supposed to be in effect until 12 o'clock, but now the National Weather Service in Detroit Pontiac had extended that time, so we have to deal with that wind chill warning for people that are north of 8 Mile in Detroit. You guys will have to deal with that until 5 p.m. This afternoon, and that does include Macomb County, so make sure that you are paying attention to those school closings as well. So that is actually one of the things that we were talking about. We're going to leave that up on the screen so you can see that for yourself, so you know what's going on. So anyway, today is nothing to fool around with. We'll have the very latest in all of this, so please stay tuned to WXYZ.com and all the local news stations such as MyFoxDetroit.com, and click on Detroit.com, WXYZ.com, and all the other local news, media, etc. Stay tuned to all of us, and we'll keep you posted. And we'll have another update coming up at 8 o'clock. So if your school is not listed on there, it doesn't mean that it's there. We probably have it. We just haven't been able to scroll it on the screen, but it should be on there promptly, and I would say as soon as possible, because the numbers continue to add up. So when I come back in just a couple of minutes, we'll actually give you an idea of how many school totals have shut down for the day. The last update that we had was 444 schools around Southeast Michigan, on top of the ones that are on mid-winter break, are still closed, but we're talking about the other school districts that decided to close down for all of the counties. So we'll talk about all those counties that are closed down specifically for today. So we'll have much more coming up when I return in just a minute. Stay tuned. And this is Chief Meteorologist Eric Tolman. We'll have another update coming up. Stay tuned.